Lars asked me to do just a little video of the difference between the new saddle and the old saddle. Now this is my old saddle, that's a Wow, and as you know I'm not very happy with Wow. They have an air system where you put air in and take air out to make it fit better or whatever. I found that a real faff, as is changing anything on it, even though it's all interchangeable. And there's no after sales service from Wow. Renz is absolutely delighted with the Boer saddle. It is very, very comfortable for him compared to that one. But that, of course, was designed for me, so it's more a lady's saddle. But this one, he keeps him firmly in place. It's easy to lift on and off the horse. It's as light as a feather. It's absolutely brilliant. I mean, just 10 out of 10 for the weight. And this is my saddle for Farouk. It's a Wintec. Had they done a Wintec in a wide, in this endurance style, which is what that is, it looks a little bit more dressage-y, but in fact that's an endurance, specially designed for endurance. It's superbly comfortable, marvellous because it's got a synthetic suede seat, which means that you stick better to your saddle than you do to either of those two, particularly that one, because it hasn't got any large knee roll. So if Spookles Faroukles was to shy with me on that one, there's a greater chance of me coming off, because it's quite slippy. It's top quality leather. It's not as shiny as that, so I think that that's an advantage. And of course it does have the large knee rolls, so if Apollo was to put in a sudden stop, you don't go over his neck so easily. This one suits me down to the ground, and as I said, we can't get one big enough for Apollo. That's why we've gone for that one. Very little weight to that. I use Weber stirrup leathers, which are single. They're not the double like we used to have in the old days. We used to have a buckle at the top, and it used to be a double piece of leather between you and the saddle. Now it's just one single piece of leather with a little T-bar that you just poke into the holes, and I find that very comfortable, and it's more close contact with the horse, because again your leg is nearer to the horse's flesh. Obviously you've got your saddle between, but you haven't got the double thickness of leather. It's the ratchet system, so when you're sitting on it you can adjust this to a sportier mode or a more comfortable mode, whichever suits your style of riding. This is just as light as a feather, absolutely wonderful. And this is actually slightly heavier. The Wintec is slightly heavier, well, quite a bit heavier than this. This is really lovely, absolutely lovely. This is a heavy dude, old-fashioned tree, high-tech, modern tree in there. Value for money, you can't beat a Wintec. Absolutely lovely. I highly rate this. Worst value for money, the Wow. And this for Renz, of course, we've had the big pads to stop him going forward. So that's the Wintec, and you can put new head plates in should the horse muscle up more as you ride, or he gets older. Some of you will remember Paul. He came out probably 3 years ago to remove a wasp's nest that was in our hay bale. Really beautiful thing. We've got now 2 wasps' nests, one in the ha-ha, here you can see in this dry stone wall, and one on the lawn. So he is going to come and sort them out. These wasps are really aggressive. We just walk past and they come and swarm round us and get in your hair, and they've stung little Ikey, and they've bothered the horses, so they've got to go. stone to mark where the hole was in the lawn. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. We love reading the comments, we love emojis, and we'd love a thumbs up. If you would like to catch up on some of our earlier videos, just click on the Apollo icon, which will take you to our home page. We have over 1,000 videos to choose from. You can also sort by the most popular, the oldest or the newest. Thanks for watching. TTFN.